So let me show you where I live in order for you to understand the story I'm going to tell you in a moment. So it looks like this. It's on top of a hill. And probably you couldn't see from that footage, but it's on top of a hill and it's the street is really narrow. And if there is another car, we have to always figure out who's going to move first to let the other one pass. So I just drove my daughter to school and came back, and I had a moment of clarity today that I had to share. It was so simple, but it perfectly explains a huge part of what I do as a coach and therapist. I was driving through a really narrow street, like I mentioned already, and a big truck was coming the other way. There was barely any room, and I had to maneuver my car perfectly. I didn't even think about it, I just did it. I made it through, and it was beautiful, and I felt so confident, so I had to share this. But also, and then I had this weird thought. If my husband were in the car with me, I would have panicked. I would have even, I know this sounds strange, but it's true. When he's in the passenger seat, I suddenly feel like a less capable driver. I hesitate, I second guess myself, and I'm more likely to ask him for help. Do you think I can make it? Should I pull over? Can you do something? Mm, when I'm alone, I have to rely on my own skills. I tap into my inner resources and I just get it done. I don't have an option. But when he's there, my brain immediately shifts into help seeking mode. I stop trusting my own ability and start looking for an external solution. This isn't about him or about my driving. You can criticize me if you want, but this isn't about it. It's about a fascinating psychological phenomenon. We often have a deeply ingrained belief that if there is help available, we should use it. It's a kind of cognitive safety net. We stop relying on our own resources because we assume the person next to us has more information or is more capable. When you're alone, your